What's your favorite thing about him?
Everything about Ben, he's the nicest person in the world. He's just, yeah, he's always there to talk. He's just a really sweet guy.
There's a friend and always help you really grow as a person.
And he's always just very kind, always open.
Delwiche is a great teacher. He came in here as a rookie coming out of graduate school and never taught before, but he checks all the boxes as a teacher.
His cooking.
Talking about life with him, not even about math.
He is a baker par excellence.
By far his cooking, he's a really good cook. Personality is okay.
Well, my favorite thing is that he's really just more than a friend than a teacher.
He's been an absolutely class human being here. I think he's been a master teacher for such a young guy. I think he's been a great coach of the lower teams.
Never makes math boring.
Hello! Man, the energy he brings to his classes, the energy he brings to the sports field, and just everything around campus.
Not only is he a great guy, wonderful teacher, always takes it that one step further, but he has a magnificent fake laugh that you can always tell. He'll hit you with the ha ha, and then he claps and he goes straight back to class. I love that.
So my favorite thing about Delwiche is his determination, both as a teacher and as a person outside of class.
I went into class every day knowing that I was going to enjoy it.
He's a really sweet friend and he's so reliable, and if you have Ben on your side, there's literally nothing holding you back. You can do anything. That's something that made my first couple of years here a lot easier, is knowing in the back of my head I had this friend and he could be there.
What's one thing or memory that you share with Delwiche?
So since last year, every Thursday night, Delwiche and I would play Yu-Gi-Oh! This past Thursday, he gave me his own cards, his own 2 tins. That was pretty touching. To me, just playing with him, or even during the basketball season when I managed with him, just pretty touching.
Ben and I went fishing once, and that was a lot of fun. He was, I don't know, he was really eager to learn, and it was just cool.
Freshman year, after Miss Nicolard came to watch one of our third soccer games, we also and then came to practice the next day. Mr. Delwiche showed up late with Miss Nicolard, asking about Miss Nicolard, showing him pictures who's this, and then he just the entire time was just I don't know what you're talking about.
I challenged him to a bake-off saying that my cookies were better than his, and I brought them to him at the end of the year. He still never said if they were, but I don't expect him to.
When I proposed to him to be my advisor freshman year, and I got on one knee.
My favorite memory of Mr. Delwiche, I have a lot, but a couple of them were on the baseball teams, against Lawrenceville. We won that game by a lot, even though Franklin was pitching, but it was really fun.
Well, I was the manager of JV baseball last year, and Delwiche was the coach, especially when he broke his face, because Cam Grant threw a ball at him for no reason. But I don't know, Delwiche handled it pretty well for having literally broken his face right here.
I tried bunting a ball during practice and I got hit in the eye. And then that was the exact same day that Delwiche got hit in the eye, but a year ago. And the funny thing was that he was the one that took me to the ER.
Our son happens to be getting married in about 3 weeks, and Mr. Delwiche is making the wedding cake for it. So this world of non-mathematics that he does better than anybody else.
Is when he found out that Miss Nicolard got accepted as a job here. He rang the doorbell for me and Miss Schiller, and we just both went screaming down the stairs, running, and jumped in his arms. This was right before formal, so we're half dressed in formal attire.
It was probably when I was going through a hard time, and then I texted him asking if we could go to the doghouse. He might not know this, but that 1.5, 2 hour session of just talking, and knowing that he would go out of his way to help me, just has really, really helped me as who I am and the way I think.
Last year, during math class, I said, Mr. Delwiche, can you run my 3.5 up to a 5.0? And he said, Dev, this is the first class you came to in a whole week. Why would I possibly do that? You need a 5.5 on the final to get a 4.0 in the class.
Yeah, he does this thing where he tries to throw markers in the trash can. And every time he does that, it's just so funny.
Of course, to top it off, our classic team.
Men's birdies.
Yeah.
My favorite memory of Delwiche is I didn't really know him that well when I asked him to be my advisor. I went to him at the end of formal dinner and I was like, hey, will you be my advisor? He sort of he was caught off guard. He was like, yeah, sure. And he looked all happy and stuff. It sounded like he expected to get any advices.
Probably last year, upstairs above the health center.
heating up some ho-hos, and he made it really special. I didn't know that anyone could make ho-hos special, but he certainly did.
Spending time with him was always great. Like, I'd go every conference walk, and even if I didn't need help in math, just hang out with him and talk to him about my problems was always the best.
Ooh, it could be the Filipino Express playing on the Classic, joining the legendary squad, but it probably has got to be the firing squad, and he knows what I'm talking about. Coaching third soccer with him, but I loved it.
We were all driving to get our written CDLs, like just to pass the written test, and I had just met Ben, and I was in his car for the first time. And he looked at me and he said, "Is it okay if I play Taylor Swift while we drive up there?" And I was like, absolutely. And so we drove up singing along to Taylor Swift. And I just remember thinking, I'm excited to get to know this person.
And last thing you could say this to the camera is, what do you have to say to Mr. Delwiche?
Delwiche, I just want to thank you for everything you did for me, and I wish you the best of luck in Cali.
Thank you, Delwiche, for everything you've done for me as a teacher, a coach, and most importantly, a friend.
We will recover, we always do, but in fact, it's going to be very hard to replace you, and I wish you well in California.
Ben, you're an amazing teacher. You're going to be fine. I'm not worried about you at all. Keep baking and doing you, and kids are going to love you.
I think Blair is going to lose one of its finest educators when you leave.
Ben, I'm going to miss you. You've been a lot of fun, and hope you enjoy teaching those little kids next year, because they're going to be a lot different than the kids you've had this year.
Mr. Delwiche, thank you for putting up with my shenanigans for 2 years as your advisee.
Ben, so excited that we lived Blair together. I really can't imagine this place without you, and luckily I don't have to. You'll have to stay in touch, and you're welcome to England at any time.
I'm kind of glad you're leaving this place because you're way too talented for this school, and this is a pretty good school, so good luck.
Benny D, can't believe you're leaving, dude. You're such an asshole.
I don't know what it would have been like to be here without you. You kind of took the three of us from that upstairs health center apartment and really made us feel like we were part of the community, told us what it was going to be like.
I expect to see you soon, and I expect some good food.
I hope California is everything that you want it to be. I hope you can put down roots there like you would put down roots here, because you deserve a place where you feel warm and happy and where people are as protective of you as you are of them. And I'll miss you.
Ben, you're amazing. It's really so sad that you're going.
And you'll have to stay in touch.
And obviously you're going to visit us.
Yes, and we'll visit you. So.
I'm going to miss you a lot, but I hope you nothing but the best in California.
And I hope wherever you go, you find X.
Good luck, Mrs. Delwiche. You're the best math teacher.
Thank you, Delwiche.
Thank you, Delwiche.
Thank you, Delwiche.
Thanks, Delwiche. Love you.
Thank you, Mr. Delwiche. We love you.
Good luck. I know you'll kill it next year.
We love you, Delwiche.
Thank you so much, Mr. Delwiche.
Thank you, Delwiche.
I'm going to miss you. Good luck in California.
Just wanted to say thanks.
Keep crushing it, man. You're the best.